This year's EIBTM is bringing together business leaders from across the travel and meetings industry in a special forum. But what can they expect and why should they attend? Well, I'm talking to facilitator Nadine de Reza to find out. Nadine, you're heavily involved with the Meetings Leadership Forum and also the summit at this year's EIBTM. Talk us through the main aims of both.
Well, in terms of the summit to begin with, that's a real game changer. We've got all the people who lead the industry coming along. Great location, the Renaissance, to talk through ideas that are happening within the industry at the moment, but also casting an eye ahead, maybe to the next 5 years. So it's a wonderful chance to network, exchange ideas, but to find out not only what's going on within the industry, but also outside the industry as well. So great insight. But in terms of the actual forum, which is a larger event, we're expecting about 800 people to attend. Again, similar sort of themes in terms of finding out different perspectives to what people are used to and getting an understanding, a finger on the pulse of what's going on at the moment within meetings and events, not only in Europe, but around the world. And we've got a great guy called Professor James Woodhousen, who's going to be giving some insights into just exactly where the industry's going.
For attendees on the ground, what's the experience going to be like?
I think it's a real mixed experience. You're getting to meet people. It's wonderful in terms of education. You're getting to understand new destinations that you may not have considered before. But more than that, it's a chance to spend 3 or 4 days away creatively thinking about where their businesses are going. And I know time is very precious, but sometimes you need that space and time to really think through where the industry is going and where your particular company or organisation fits within that.
And that's quite an important point, actually, because at these kind of events, you tend to get a lot of senior marketing staff, maybe some senior buyers, but rarely do you get so many, chief executives and people from the C-suite. So why do you think that's an important thing?
Well, again, it goes back to time is precious, but often if you don't go outside your own little world, you're not very well informed. And I think those people that see that and gain insight and experience from people not only within their industry, but people outside their industry, have a better understanding of the bigger picture out there.
You've hosted a lot of these kind of events. From your experience, what do you think that attendees can do to really get the most out of it?
I think a bit of pre-preparation is always good, and I understand that sometimes people just turn up and hopefully it will all fall into place, but the more you prepare, as with anything in life, the more you're going to get out of it. So in terms of looking at the websites or planning exactly how you're going to spend your time, we'd love people to come along to the forum on the Monday, but there's a wonderful array of educational programmes throughout, and also allowing enough time not only for meetings that you've planned in advance, but also time to the unexpected meetings. So something might catch you by surprise. So factoring in a certain amount of time, which is I call the slack time, so for the unexpected as well. Coming together at Barcelona EIBTM allows people to understand how important their industry is, and the events industry needs to raise its game. And by coming along to Barcelona, you're constantly making sure that your game is being raised all the time.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you.